Hi guys, it's the big fella here, doing another commentary on Deus Ex, getting 1000G. Special thanks to a YouTuber who's pushed me on to carry on this series. I had stopped due to lack of interest, but if I'm helping one person, then that's all I'm really here for. So here we go with episode 8. So you're gonna have to bear with me guys, because it's been a little while since I recorded this gameplay now, so I'll be making it up as I go along, as per the commentary. Trying to figure out what I'm doing. It looks like obviously still in Detroit, doing a lot of side missions. If I remember the storyline right, we've not long come back here from Sarif Industries, or the factory where we rescued the hostages anyway. So not too sure why I'm going back in here now, but I'm pretty sure there will be an obvious reason once we get there. And it looks like we're going into hack a couple of offices and pick up an e-book, which is in, I believe, the office to the left of this one. So a quick hack here. Luckily you never get told off by the security guards, as far as I'm aware.
Access granted.
So there we go here. Oh, there's the e-book. It is in this office, sorry, rather than the one to the left, number 23. 27, sorry. Well, it has been a long time since I played this, apologise. So just to let you know, this episode is going to be about 22 minutes long. I have got at least another 4 or 5 movies already recorded. So as long as I get enough hits, or enough people who want them, I will be doing a lot more.
Access granted.
So another couple of hacks there to take us up to another achievement. And there we go. There was actually an e-book in both offices there. So it's important that you go into both, and I hacked both doors rather than going through the vent from one to the other, just for the XP. And I believe there's an achievement as well for so many hacks. I will double check on that though. Yes, yeah, there's an achievement for 50 hacks. So every one you can find is ideal. You won't have any problems getting that achievement at all. You know, there are plenty of opportunities to hack in this game. And funny enough, here comes another one. Now, it's been a long time since I recorded this, but I do believe I messed this up first time I attempted it. Yeah, I did. So if you quickly disconnect and come back out, give it another go. Oops, going a bit mental with the controls. Here we go again, take 2. Sometimes with the hacking you can just get really unlucky and get the alarm go off on the first bot you try and hack. That makes it a lot harder to do. And I think I might have made that one, but I came out just to be double sure. Pair safe and sorry. And there we go. Now it didn't set off the first time, so we're good. It could have set off the second one, and we would have had plenty of time.
Access granted.
So there we go. There's a successful hack. Now I always get lost in this apartment block when I'm trying to go upstairs. Always go the wrong way. So that's a little FYI for later on, because I'm going to look like an idiot when I'm going down wrong corridors. So we go, another hack again. Take note as well when you're hacking at the arrows which way they go, because I've had to go the long way around there because it's a one-way system. So it's always best to try and map it out first if you can. So we're now in Tyndall's apartment. So we just go through this room here. And then once... That wasn't an e-book you needed to get. Loot all the good stuff. There we go. Once you've got the computer, once you've read the emails, a guy will trigger and come through a door, and it's basically a junkie looking for a fix. So you want to wait for him to come through. He's got a shotgun, but it won't be a problem. You're just going to do a non-fatal takedown on him.
Come on, man! I need my deposit!
And there we go. Bitch slapped. Loot all his goodies. I think this is me being a spaz and getting lost again. Yep, there we go. Wrong way, dickhead. Okay, luckily this is a pretty short quest to do as one of the side quests. Pretty easy as well, so not too much messing about. Speak to this douchebag.
Jensen?
I think you know.
I don't know.
I'm skipping through it all now because obviously you go through it at your own leisure.
To the people.
But
I can
but for the sake of this video, I'm just skipping
Okay.
through it to keep it as short as possible.
You're asking me to.
Well, that's a bit drastic, isn't it?
So I've taken the multiple takedown upgrade there, the multiple takedown AUG, because we're just about to go up to 2 drug dealers now and take them out, and it's a lot easier if you've got the multiple takedown, and it becomes a godsend later on in the game. So it's not really a praxis point wasted at this point, because it is one you're going to want to get, because it is very useful, especially going for Pacifist and Foxiest, because a lot of times there's going to be two guards you're going to need to take out, and doing that without setting off any alarms if you haven't got this AUG is difficult to say the least. So there we go, them two bitch slap now, so that's all good. Now I'm going the long way around here. It's because a lot of people behind me, when in the alleyway, once we hit those two, become hostile for a little while. So I've decided to chicken out and take the long way around, which is what I'm doing now. So I don't know whether I only experienced that on this gameplay, so I don't know whether that's normal or not. So you might have different results there. You might be able to just walk back simply, but for me, I had to go the long way around. Obviously, I edited out the parts where they went hostile because it didn't make good viewing. So I just want to give a shout out at the moment for the DLC for this game. It is absolutely brilliant, one of the best DLCs I've ever purchased for a game before. It's really good value, and I know recently it's been on sale as well. It's definitely worth picking up, and I'll possibly be doing another walkthrough for that at another time if the demand's there for it. But it's pretty short. The achievements are pretty easy. Sorry, it's not short. Sorry, that's wrong. But it's a lot shorter than the game, obviously. But the achievements are pretty easy to pick up, so I'm not too sure what the worth in that one will be.
I've taken. Thanks, Jensen. Listen, that.
So there we go. Now just to finish off the quest by going back to Tyndall, telling him it's all good. Now what I'm doing now, I'm just dropping something, things I was going to sell anyway, just so I can get the upgrade from him.
I got the footage.
Yeah. Here.
Listen.
And I just
Yeah,
empathise
you're
with
right,
him more
Dad.
because
I know
I
that.
don't want to get in an argument with him.
Thanks again.
But it doesn't really matter which way you do it. So there we go, there's the lesser evil achievement done. One of the easier ones in the game. So what I did there, as you may have noticed, is to add the upgrade to my tranquilizer gun, because that's another achievement to fully upgrade one weapon, and the tranquilizer gun is the easiest to do it with. I think there's just 4 upgrades you can get. A scope
How
and
may I
some
be of-
reloads, I think, if I remember right. But you can get it as soon as you first visit to Shanghai, as in straight away as soon as you hit Shanghai. So it's a good one to get. So what I'm doing now, I'm selling any kind of ammo, any upgrades, what won't work with the tranquilizer gun, any weapons apart from the tranquilizer gun, obviously, because we won't be needing them at all at any point in the game. All we're going to be needing is Typhoon ammo from a attacking point of view. And I'll also keep a couple of EMP grenades if you do as well. They can be used later on without any negative effect on any achievements, including Pacifist, if you're using them in the right place, of course. But we'll go through that when we get to it. So just while we're going to the next achievement, I want to give a shout out as well to Stone, Bone and Fire, who was the one who's asked me to carry these on. So I really appreciate his support, and apologies for it taking so long to get back here. So thank you very much. And while I was talking away, I failed to see which mission we're doing now.
Access granted.
So the code for this 13663. I don't know why I knew that, but there's a praxis kit in here, so it's well worth knowing. And then I believe there's an e-book as well, just to the side of this computer. I think I forget about it first time. So it might be, so if I'm right, it might be worth you picking that up this time through rather than backtracking like I'm sure I have to.
Access granted.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that on the right hand side of the screen back there on the desk, there was a ebook for the achievement, scholar achievement. It's worth checking when you do your playthrough to see if it is, and if so, you can skip part of my video when I'm obviously going to backtrack to it.
Access granted.
Okay, so this is I remember which mission we're doing now. It's the one when you gotta catch this O'Malley fella out. So this is an apartment room now. Now we're gonna go through to this room here, and there are a lot of mines about, so you need to be really careful, really slow. So crawl up to the mines and then just disconnect them. I think I pick them up to sell, but you don't need to. You really don't need them. So there's 3 in here, I believe. So there's another one to my left now. Yeah, there we go. I'm sure these are the only 3 left. So you only need 1 piece of evidence, but it's best to pick them all up. And another hack attempt. A very easy one. Security 1, level 1.
Access granted.
Okay, and we'll be visiting that apartment again near the end of the mission. So now the natives around here are no longer restless. We can walk around uninhibited, which is good. So if I remember right now, we're going into a little nest of drug dealers or arms dealers, and we're just going to need to take them all out. Now the secret, obviously, going for Pacifist, we need to make sure we don't kill any. Now I've heard I've heard a couple of times that people have tranquilized this guy on the right here, and it's killed him eventually. So it's so if possible, you want to do a takedown on him rather than tranquilize him, just in case, because I'd hate for you not to get Pacifist because of this one dude so early on in the game. But I just ignored my own advice this time around, and luckily it didn't do me any harm. But you might want to just sneak up on him and do a takedown on him in future for your playthrough. You have been warned.
Time to unload!
There we go. So there's 2 guys here now which you need to try and I dragged this dude out first to make sure when they do walk past they don't raise any alarms. Not that there's an actual alarm to raise here, so I don't think it would go against you on Foxiest, but it's not worth the risk. So the 2 guys here will sit on their sofa forever and a day if you wait for them. So the best thing to do is what I'm going to do in a moment, is to chuck some cardboard boxes at them to get them out of their seats. So just hide in these 2 bodies first, and then it's cardboard box for our own time. So obviously just make sure they're still sitting down, pick yourself up a box, and you want to throw and run straight away.
Hey, anyone there?
So you'll get the odd time when they'll get up like they are now, but then they'll just sit back down again, and it's just a rinse and repeat action with the
Doesn't make sense.
throwing of the boxes.
I know something was there.
Idiots. Very frustrating while you're waiting for him to do something. Come on, douche. Jesus, come on, take your time. So I'm going to get another box here and just chuck it into the room without being in the doorway, otherwise they're going to see it. There we go. I'm back here. They're both probably going to come out, or at least one of them is, and then you just want to make sure you go back for him once he's started walking back in. Best not to shoot him, like I did there, just in case your other guy sees him, which I do think he does in this playthrough. No, he doesn't. I got lucky. Oh, there we go. Another takedown. So I got a bit lucky there. It's not the best way of doing it, but if you're making good use of your saves, then you can try whatever you want. So there's two more guys in here now. So you want to first of all open the door. Not too sure why I've got the code, but I must have got it from a pocket secretary on one of the guys. So open the door, leg it back out. At least one of them should come out and investigate. Okay, so now we're just waiting for the last guy to come through.
Ain't got nothing yet.
And there we go. So that'll be pretty much the end of this video now. But the next couple at least will be coming pretty quick. Hopefully, if not tonight, within the next couple of days, and certainly we'll have at least, I hope to have at least 3 or 4 up by the end of this weekend. So thanks for watching. Sorry there's not much happened in this one, but I promise videos in the future we'll have a lot more action in them. So enjoy this one, and I will see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching and keep safe.